Hello guys, so now we're gonna go with the arms. In order to create them, I want you to notice something. This robot has like different pieces that make up the arm. So we're gonna try to do the same with different objects. We're gonna create different meshes in order to create the whole arm. So let's get into it. First we're gonna create the shoulder. So we're gonna add round cube. Oh, I'm sorry. Here it is. Again, put radius with 1, so we have a ball. And we're gonna go into edit mode, scale it down, move it into position. I'm gonna scale this more. Try to make sure that the mesh touches a bit the body mesh, just because it needs to be like there, put in like in place. So we're gonna leave it like that. We're gonna go into side view. We're gonna place it. I know this doesn't match, but we're gonna just leave it like that because it is alright here. And now we're gonna add two modifiers. So first the mirror modifier, so it goes to the other side, and subdivision surface, and then on object mode we're going to shade smooth, and we have everything great. Now we're gonna create this part right here. So to do that, we're going to create a cube. We're gonna go into edit mode, scale it down, move it into position. So one thing is that because the image has the arm a bit rotated, I don't like to work with objects rotated. I like to keep them as straight as possible and then rotate it. So in order to do that, we're going to try to create this shape here on this side. So I'm going to try to see maybe like that. That's like the size that I need, something like that. Going to side view, gonna scale this down on the y-axis, something like that. And then here too, maybe a little bit on the x-axis, just a bit. And leave it like this. Now, because I need a curve at the top of this part of the arm, we're going to add a subdivision surface modifier, and you can see that this is what it makes. Now I have the curve at the top, but I need the bottom to be squared. So in order to do that, I will create a loop cut and drag it down until it creates this part more squared. This part at the top, I think it's too curved, so I'm going to add another loop cut, but I will not move it too much, just like maybe there. So the curve it's still there, but it's not as squared as the bottom. All right, so I'm gonna leave it like that. Now I'm gonna make this extrusion right here, extrusion. So I'm gonna grab this face at the bottom. I'm going to extrude it, scale it down, and then extrude it out again, and that's it. Yeah, I'm actually leave it like that. So I will add a loop cut right here at the middle, and then on this side I'm gonna add another loop cut so that the edges are more squared, something like that. And now I will grab everything, move it to position, and rotate it. So you see what I did there? I think it's much easier for me to work like that. I actually don't like that this is way too squared now. So I'm gonna go back and I'm going to try to move this loop cut a little bit down. Something like that. Now we'll grab everything, rotate it, move it to position. I'm gonna scale it up a bit. See, in side view it looks good, and we're gonna rotate it a bit more. Now we're gonna see how this looks. I'm gonna add the shade smooth. I think it looks quite alright. Maybe I want this more defined. It kind of looks bad, so I'm going to add another level of subdivision modifier. And this part right here, I'm gonna add a loop cut, so the edge is more defined. Look, it seems so much better right now. And that's it. We have that part of the arm done. Maybe I will rotate it a bit more. No, let's leave it like that. Oh, and I forgot to add the mirror modifier so it goes into the other side. And that's it. We have this part of the arm done. Now, in the next video, we're gonna create the other part that we have left of the arm, and I'll see you there.